Damn. Dang it. We might be cooked, y'all. We might really be cooked. All of us that are hoping for a 2026 WNBA season, this is not what we needed to be hearing. We already know Aneka Gomakwe put on her poo shiesty. She put on a shiesty and got shiesty with the WNBA and signed with a competitor league in Project B during the midst of a CBA negotiation as the president of the WNBPA. Conflict of interest. Now,
the Indiana Fever knew this day could come, but the cold reality still hit like a wrecking ball. Kelsey Mitchell, their undisputed star, the player Stephanie White wanted to build everything around, just made a move that the coaching staff and the entire organization could not and would not tolerate. Her latest decision, poised to redefine her career on a competitor league's terms, has effectively severed ties with the very team she was meant to lead, igniting a firestorm of controversy that the WNBA is scrambling to contain right now. It's a complete seismic shift.
Now, we are finding out that Kelsey Mitchell may be headed to Project B next. This is insane. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, hype the video. Shout out to Mick. Shout out to Mick Talks Hoops. I actually saw he put up something about this where Project B is basically following everybody that's already signed to the league. Is looking like this is nuts. So shout out to Mick. Kelsey Mitchell may be headed to Project B next. We got what?
The core of this explosive situation lies with Project B, an ambitious competitor league that is aggressively snatching up top WNBA talent. This isn't just about another off-season gig. It's a direct challenge to the WNBA's dominance, happening in the tumultuous midst of crucial CBA negotiations. The league's future, already hanging by a thread, is now facing an unprecedented threat from within, as players are prioritizing lucrative new opportunities over existing league loyalties.
Put up something about this where Project B is basically following everybody that's already signed to the league. Is looking like this is nuts. So shout out to Mick. Kelsey Mitchell may be headed to Project B next. We got what? Less than 2 weeks left in this 30-day window for the negotiation between the WNBPA and the WNBA. This is wild work, man. Wild work, man. I don't know what. Caitlin might have to be next. Everybody else is going and taking the baggy bag.
The first domino fell loudly with Nice Kagma. As president of the WNBA Players Association, her decision to sign with Project B during ongoing CBA talks was a stunning betrayal, creating an immediate and undeniable conflict of interest that shook the entire WNBA ecosystem. This public move sent a clear message. Players are looking out for themselves. And if the WNBA can't deliver, Project B is waiting with open arms and deep pockets. Now the whispers have solidified into a roar. Kelsey Mitchell appears next on Project B's hit list.
Wild work, man. I don't know what. Caitlin might have to be next. Everybody else is going and taking the baggy bag. We already know. Look, let's just get to this. So on Project B's Twitter, right? Global Project B, boom. They're only following 11 people. Now we know Alyssa Thomas has signed. Nneka Ogwumike has signed. Those are the signings that are public already. Those are already out, right? Those are already out. Now they're also following certain players: Jonquel Jones, Marina Johannes, Jewel Lloyd.
A deep dive into Project B's Twitter account reveals they are only following a select 11 individuals. Among the already public signings like Nice Guma are several top-tier WNBA stars, including Jonquel Jones, Marina Mabrey, Johanna Lloyd, Camila Cardoso, and most damningly for the Fever, Kelsey Mitchell herself. This is not a coincidence. Project B is not playing around. They are not interested in middle-of-the-pack players. Their strategy is crystal clear: secure the absolute best, the heavy hitters, the top talent from every corner of the globe, including China and other international leagues. Kelsey Mitchell's inclusion on this exclusive list confirms her status as a prime target, signifying Project B's commitment to building an unrivaled roster.
Johannes, Jewel Lloyd, Camila Cardoso, who I think is definitely going to go over there, and Kelsey Mitchell. They going after some heavy hitters, y'all. Project B not playing. They're not getting no middle of the pack players. They're not doing any of that. These are just the WNBA players. They're signing. They're going to be signing the top players from China, the top players from your all type. Emma Mason probably be over there. All of them. Kelsey Mitchell is right here at the top of the list. And listen, man, Kelsey Mitchell is not no spring chick.
Kelsey Mitchell, nearing a decade in the WNBA with her 9th season upcoming, is no spring chicken in terms of career longevity. She's at a stage where securing her financial future is paramount. This isn't just about playing. It's about collecting all the bags, maximizing every single opportunity. She stands at the baggage claim of her career, determined to grab every piece of what she's earned. And Project B offers a very large, tempting suitcase. The financial allure is simply undeniable. Mitchell stands to earn significant money from Unrivaled. Her max WNBA contract, if it materializes, and a staggering $2 million a year payday from Project B. This colossal figure from the competitor league dwarfs her current WNBA earnings, creating an irresistible incentive for Mitchell. This is a business decision, but one with profound implications for her current team and the WNBA.
She's standing at the carousel, waiting to collect her bag. She's going to Unrivaled. She's going and getting that money in Unrivaled at 200-some thousand. And she's going to be looking to get a max. She's definitely getting a max if their WNBA season happened. And she is also going to be collecting at least $2 million a year payday from Project B. This is interesting, man. They're not playing around. They're not playing any games at all. Like they're not playing games. They are looking to collect. Project B is.
Her stock has never been higher, thanks in part to the increased WNBA visibility brought by Caitlin Clark. Mitchell played exceptionally well, riding this wave to unprecedented career heights. Recognizing this unique window of opportunity, she knows this might be her best chance to secure a generational contract, making her even more determined to pursue every lucrative avenue available, regardless of the compounding crisis.
So they're not going away. They're not going to go away. And Kelsey Mitchell is not going to turn down no paper. This is the time with Caitlin Clark going down. Kelsey Mitchell played so well, and it rose her stock so high. This is as high as Kelsey Mitchell's stock has ever been. This is as high as her stock has ever been. And she might not be this hot again. So she's going to be looking to collect all bags, and really think about everything that is going on. We got Adam Silver dealing with the government. They're sending out subpoenas.
The WNBA is already a mess. Adam Silver is bogged down with government subpoenas and other distractions, unable to fully focus on closing the CBA deal. The players, meanwhile, want Kathy Engelbert out as commissioner, creating a hostile negotiation environment. This internal strife and lack of unified leadership leaves the door wide open for competitor leagues like Project B to poach frustrated talent. The WNBA's biggest sticking point is prioritization. They absolutely do not want their star players participating in competitor leagues. This directly clashes with Mitchell's intentions and the very existence of Project B. The league's desire to control where and when its players compete is being directly challenged, forcing players into an impossible choice between league loyalty and unprecedented financial opportunity. Players are not content to sit idly by, hoping for a WNBA deal to materialize. They are actively pursuing opportunities, collecting bags while they can. If Project B successfully signs enough of the league's top talent with their substantial financial backing, it could fundamentally destabilize the WNBA, making players like Mitchell see the writing on the wall and choose the greener pastures. The future is now.
All bags. And really think about everything that is going on. We got Adam Silver dealing with the government. They're sending out subpoenas and all types of stuff. He can't focus on getting a deal done for the WNBA right now. The players want Kathy Engelbert out, so it seems like they don't even really want to negotiate and get something done while she's in position, or they may be negotiating to, hey, once this deal is done, she has to go. And the players, the WNBA doesn't want these players playing in competitor leagues. Okay, they want the prioritization thing. So this is
where the direct conflict with Stephanie White ignites. White has been incredibly public, almost defiantly so, about making Kelsey Mitchell the Indiana Fever's top priority. She unequivocally stated her intention to build the entire team around Mitchell, signaling a long-term commitment. This vision now stands in stark contrast to Mitchell's pursuit of Project B, creating an undeniable clash of intentions and allegiances. White's declaration about building around Mitchell, while seemingly a sign of support, actually caused an entire uproar within the league and fan base. Such a bold statement, prioritizing one player so heavily, likely created internal team dynamics and external pressures that further complicate Mitchell's position. This public commitment from White only highlights the chasm forming between player and franchise. General Manager Amber Cox echoed Stephanie White's sentiment during team exit interviews, reinforcing that re-signing Mitchell was indeed the Fever's paramount objective. This unified front from the Indiana front office demonstrates how deeply invested they were in Mitchell's future with the team, making her potential departure to Project B a direct affront to their stated strategic direction. Mitchell's 2024 season was nothing short of historic for a Fever player. She became the first to average 20 points per game over a full season, earned her third successive All-Star nod, and was named first-team All-WNBA, leading an injury-plagued team to the finals. This solidified her value. To lose a player at the absolute peak of her powers after such a career-defining year is a devastating blow for Indiana. While the Fever previously expressed support for Mitchell participating in other off-season endeavors, like the Unrivaled League, Project B is an entirely different beast. Unrivaled is a supplementary league, Project B is a direct existential threat to the WNBA itself. The Fever's past support for off-season play does not extend to a competitor league actively trying to poach their star and dismantle the system. All signs, including public statements from Mitchell about her opportunities elsewhere, indicate a high chance she is indeed headed to Project B. This isn't just speculation, it's an increasingly likely scenario that directly contradicts the Fever's top priority. The question isn't if she'll pursue the money, but what irreversible consequences her pursuit will have on her WNBA career and the team. An article published around her unrivaled signing detailed the Fever's initial relish in Mitchell's opportunities. They even shared an Instagram post recognizing her participation. This historical context highlights the dramatic shift in circumstances. What was once celebrated as an off-season opportunity has morphed into a direct threat, turning a supportive relationship into one fraught with tension. Mitchell's public stance has always been clear. She wants to collect bags. Given her career longevity and peak performance, it's understandable she prioritized financial security. While her choice is logical from a personal standpoint, it creates an untenable situation for the Indiana Fever, who desperately need her leadership but cannot compete with Project B's offers without undermining the entire WNBA structure. The clash between Kelsey Mitchell's personal ambition and the Indiana Fever's public commitment has reached an irreversible tipping point. Her pursuit of a multi-million-dollar deal with Project B, a direct competitor, makes her continued presence on a team that Stephanie White wants to build around an impossibility. The Fever did not officially fire her, but her actions have created a separation more definitive and devastating than any simple dismissal, leaving a championship-contending team without its centerpiece and sending shockwaves across the entire WNBA.